my child's 7 years old, but he didn't start the first grade. He did not complete the first grade, right? So what you do is to bring it up to the speed, because you just start with first grade. He will pick it up fast. In maybe 2-3 months, he will complete the first grade. Maybe in 2-3 months, he will complete the second grade. Then he'll come to third grade, and then he will complete it. You can accelerate it, decelerate it as the child's mental capacity is, at what stage he is. But at the end of all these years, then there is a progression, there is a education, there is a knowledge gain, and so on and so forth. So you don't need a trained teacher, you don't need textbooks, you don't need anything of structure. You can start your education of child right away. Wherever you are, in whatever condition you are, you don't have any excuse. And like I said, Islam needs fresh blood. We are sorry for the lack of proper vocabulary. I'm using this. We are deadlocked. The new blood is going to come from our children and the newcomers, the native people, maybe they're Japanese or French or American, the native people who are going to accept Islam, and they will bring the vigor, the energy, the vitality of that one. We are tired. So we take the back seat, but until we take the back seat, let's take this baton, pass it on to them, and they will take it to the new heights, inshallah. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, let me know. Inshallah. And by the way, if you want to start a school, there are instructions for teachers, there are instructions for parents, there are instructions for administrators. The work is under progress. It's not complete yet, but 1st through 5th grade is complete. Inshallah, we will try to complete in next year 6th through 8th grade at least, because it takes a lot of time. It takes really lot of time, because you have to really squeeze the gist of it in a minimum amount of time, and that's why it's taking a lot of time, especially with the Quran project. But everybody is waiting for the Quran project to be completed. Just make dua that we should be able to complete this project so that it is available all over the world, because this is needed everywhere. This is needed everywhere, in Europe, in India, in Pakistan, everywhere it's needed, in Japan. This is, if you want this to be translated into Japanese and put it on your website, you're most welcome. Because this is the amana that we have. You do it, you put it on your website, that is fine with us. If you want to use the same English and add it on to this Japanese version, do whatever you want to do. Okay, but do it for Allah's sake, because those children are so precious. You would not believe, that thing, if we kindle that passion from the very beginning, you will not, like in America, Muslim children, 85% of them are dilly-dally. They are not to the mark. 15%, or say 10%. You will see them as walking Sahaba. They are so committed, they're so passionate, and you need just one person or a group of persons to change. It will never happen that there will be 100%. Okay, Imam Ghazali, at that time, the Sultan said that that university in Baghdad is going haywire, it's gone. just go and see what is happening and close it down, because we are not getting the kind of caliber that's we want to get it. So this Wazir, what's his name? Wazir. He went there. He went there and he found that yes, it was in a very bad situation. So he was coming back, and with the thing that we have to close this down, the university, the Islamic University. Then he found a child, a student, under the tree reading something. He said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm reading." "What are you studying?" He said, "I'm studying this one." He said, "Why are you studying? You think you have a future?" I said. He said, "I am studying it because I want to gain the knowledge, not to make my future." And that was Imam Mazhar. Then that person, that Wazir, said, "No, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to shut down this university. Even if I bring one student like that from that university, that's good enough investment for me." So, and then that survived, and that came out, Imam Ghazali from that institute. So out of all this kind of thing, where is going to come this times Ghazali, and this times Ibn Sina, and this times Ibn Hazm? Where are they coming from? Where are they going to come from? From your child and his child, or her child, or our daughter, and things like that. But for that we have to work. We have to work. Yes, we are busy. Everything is that hunky-dory, but no, and nothing is going to work without hard work. And this, I'm giving the example not to brag, and may Allah forgive me for that, but I'm going to give this example anyway. And I'm not giving example because he or they are my children. This is American-born children. They went to madrasa, they completed Hifz al-Quran, they came back, they completed high school, they went back to college, to medical school, then they stopped medical school, they went to South Africa, they completed their Alimi course, they came back, he completed his medical school, he started his residency, he did his specialization in 2 oncology fellowships. Now he is a Hafiz, he's an Alim, he's a Sheikh, and he is a doctor, he's a pathologist, and he is a director of a Moffitt Institute, one of the best institutes in Tampa, Florida. How can he do that? And he is married, and he has 3 children, and he is 34 years old. How can he do it? And he has already published a book in his own field, which is being referred and taught and studied for US MLE students all over the world. If someone can do that, then anybody can do that. And then that person has child. He got married at 22 years of age. His child is now 12 years old, and he is already in office. It's not impossible. So what does that mean? That means that yes, we can produce. We need to produce. Now he literally lives on a plane because he is so much demand. Okay, you have third function here, you are role model here, you are at this conference there, and he's doing it. He has to do it. Somebody has to do it. So it can be done. And he started very humble in a Islamic Sunday school. Islamic Sunday school started just like that. So please start off, take this one off, take school, or in your school, in your homes, you teach your children But unless and until education, knowledge. Otherwise, we can have party. I don't know how's Bollywood famous here. Is it too much? The Bollywood or Hollywood movies and programs and things like that. So
a few smiles.
yeah, at least in London there's a lot of it, right? So that's now I'll take some questions. I give this example because it can be done. If it can be done in America, it can be done in Japan, it can be done anywhere. And it's not, and this is not only one person. Now, after that one, there are more of his peers are going, okay, if he can do it, if Omar can do it, I'll do it. Okay, they will do it. I want the other person to surpass him. Not to be behind him, but to surpass him. And I pray for that. Okay, brother, go ahead. Sister, go ahead and do this one, and do this one, and do this one. You know, that has to be there. That zeal has to be there. Education you were talking about, the knowledge you're talking about, that is the answer. Inshallah. Yes.
Any questions?
Any questions? Any?
If we have time, maybe I'll give the chance to others.
How do you inform other people about this website and other things?
I have, Fike has the card.
We've got the number, so we'll give it up.
Yeah, we will give it, the card is there. And then you can just, pass it on to the people. And it has Babul Ilm, something about the website and the salient feature and all of that. You can just pass it on to the people, just call them. It's simple. Babul Ilm, LRC. LRC is Learning Resource Center. Okay? And then when we first, it used to be babulilm.org. But that what we found out was there are so many Babul Ilm and weird kind of deviant websites under that title. So we changed it to Babul Ilm Learning Research Center, Learning Resource Center, LRC.org. So at least, but that's going to be there anytime. I don't have to worry about it. But this is not the best of the best website. But we're going to improve it. There are so many things. For myself, I am concentrating on two things. This halal thing and education for children. And then for that matter, these are some of the books that I have written. I'll give you a quick synopsis. What time is it? 2 minutes. 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, 10 issues.
This book is for children of 3rd, 4th grade. What is Quran? Okay. Had I known what is Quran is at the age of 5, 6, 7 years, as against when I knew that what Quran is at the age of 25 years, I would have been a different person. But alhamdulillah, I missed that opportunity. I don't want the others to miss the opportunity. So this is lessons about Quran, and this has been taught in Islamic schools. And then this is about Allah, how to convey that there is Allah and how to connect with Allah from the children point of view. This is about Islam. We're talking about Imaniyat, talking about all those kind of things, Ibadat and all those kind of things. This is on the children level. This is pre-KG, some du'as with some illustrations and simple du'a when you wake up to eat and so on and so forth. This is ahadith, 40 ahadith with explanation, 40 lessons and 40 ahadith to memorize small ahadith and things like that. That is this kind of thing. This is the whole Quran for high students. what is the subject matter of it, the main theme of it, what is the contents of it. So that's that. This is the Arabic learning. The Qaida, Alif Ba Ta, and all those kind of things, very elementary level on this one. This is Islamic history, part 1. I was not able to complete the parts 2 and 3, but still it has Islamic history, and to begin with, these are all the du'as. In the Quran, there are 52 du'as. If a person, a student memorize one dua, maybe in one whole year he will have 52 duas. This is the economic system of Islam for children. And it is caring, is sharing, who is the real owner, how much we should give, to whom we should give, and all this kind of thing. So from the very beginning, he gets the concept that real owner is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are the custodians. We have to share with the people how much we give it. And this is about Adhan for small children. This is an illustrated book. This is Halal and Haram that we have conducted all this thing. This is about for children. From the very beginning we give them the concept. And then this is marriage and family in Islam. We introduced this one at 14, 15-year age. Children, boys and girls, they should know what marriage is, what family is, what are the obligations, how it works, what is the rules and regulations, and all those kind of things. So this is pretty famous book, and this was put on the website as well. So if you want to put any of this on your website so that everybody can. So this is fi sabilillah, there's no problem. This is zakat system, do it yourself zakat. We know for every year we take out zakat, right? But we don't know how much to take out. We don't know the rules and regulations. We know the rules and regulations of salat, but not zakat. So we go to Maulana and say, okay, this is. You don't have to do it. This is do it yourself zakat booklet. It's a very simple step. If you have these 4 things, then you're eligible for zakat. If you don't, missing one thing, then you don't have to pay zakat. Whom to pay zakat, how much to pay zakat, how to calculate zakat. Very simplified form that you have to get this one. This one is my friend Dr. Ajram. He wrote down the miracle of Islamic sciences. Not all, but some of the Muslim scientists who discovered the breakthrough scientific researches in the world, especially in Andalusia and Spain. He has compiled this together, so just you can keep it as in the library for people. And this one is the Islamic dietary laws and practices. This is being taught in American university, used as a reference guides for the food technology people for halal aspect of it, but also it's available. So inshallah, we will make it available here as well. And that's about it. These are some of the books that are available. If you need some books, please give it to Maulana Saab or Brother Faik, and whatever the books they are. I usually get 50% discount as the author, so I will pass it on to you, so you can order to them, and I can ship it from there, from America, if you need that one. So, inshallah.
So inshallah, if any brothers or sisters want any of the books, inshallah, please give your names to me or Brother Faik. Inshallah, we'll keep a list, and inshallah we can order the books.
But like I said, I repeat this one, for this program you don't need any book. You just go, click on the grade, print the printout, and teach it to them. That's the whole purpose of it. But if you want to go into some depth of it and things like that, those books are available, because most of the work has come out of that one, especially for Islamic studies and Quranic studies, out of those books into this one. But we want to have it available for the children of the world. And my dream is let's change this world 10 years. Inshallah. And we can. You know, we just need some parents who are dedicated and create Sultan Mehmed, who established Khilafah and Osmania Khilafah, and not established, but who really rule the world. So I'm not going to accept any Muslim child less than Sultan Mehmed, and I'm not going to accept any Muslim girl less than the mother of Sultan Mehmed. This is on 29th of May. This is the national song. They do it on Bosphorus, big stream, and they put Sultan Mehmed's victory. And the national song is, let every child be Sultan Mehmed, and let every woman be the mother of Sultan Mehmed. We can do it, inshallah, make dua, inshallah. I want your child, your daughter, to be that, and more, inshallah. Jazakallah khair, assalamu alaikum.
Inshallah, we'll conclude by thanking Sheikh Dr. Mazhar Hussaini. He's a very busy man, but still he took time out to come and visit us. And alhamdulillah, we have all benefited greatly from him from the past 2 days. Yesterday he did the Jummah, and again today we had programs all day. So we have benefited greatly from him. He's a very busy man, but still he took time out to come and help us and to advise us. So again, from all of us in the Assalaam Foundation, we thank him. Jazakumullah khair for coming, and inshallah we hope to see you coming more, and inshallah giving us more advice and training us more, inshallah. Jazakumullah.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Inshallah, dinner will be served on the 3rd floor, but let the sisters go down first, and inshallah we can all go down to the 3rd floor and have dinner. Just wait 2 minutes, inshallah, we can go down. Jazakumullah. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Come, we go downstairs so we can.
Yeah, so we have to be careful about